Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Cody and Marcel back for our review of Halloween 2. Yes, Halloween 2, 1981. So we reviewed the first Halloween that took place in 1978, and now the sequel that was released 3 years later. So Halloween 2 takes place the same night as Halloween 1, where it's the continuation of what happened at the end of the first movie. So so Halloween 2, definitely a lot more gore involved. They relied a lot less on suspense for this one, but that's because I think the horror genre was turning into more about blood, guts, and gore. Because around this time you had Friday the 13th coming out.
Yeah, because they were competing with the first Halloween movie.
Yes, but yes, so I've seen Halloween 2 countless times. I think it's another great classic. But the only thing I do not like about Halloween 2 is Laurie Strode had a lot less screen time. Jamie Lee Curtis came back to do Halloween 2. She had done several other horror movies after Halloween 1 because her career started to take off. But she did not get a lot of screen time until the third act of the movie. So I think that was what kind of hurt the film. And she did not find out that Michael was her older brother. They do that whole brother-sister dynamic, which they completely just reversed for the new movie. But other than that, great movie. So Marcel, before watching the movie with me, have you seen Halloween 2 before?
I only saw bits and pieces of it, like the parts where they were in the hospital and what's his name, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Yeah, Jimmy. He was, smooth talking Jamie Lee Curtis, as she's in the hospital, can I get you anything? That was about as far as I watched.
Okay.
Other than that, I think the only other part was when they found the doctor who was on duty that night, found him dead with a syringe in his head.
Oh, Dr. Mixture, yeah.
Yeah, and I think that's about all I watched of it, really. And the part where the two people died, the nurse and the ambulance driver, they both died in the, I want to say, hot tub area?
Yeah, therapy room.
I like that room.
So what did you think of Halloween 2 overall? Was it very different from the first film in your eyes?
In my eyes, yes, it was really different. I noticed that in the first one, they didn't really show, okay, they're bleeding, they died this way. In the first one, they actually showed you how they died, but they didn't show you, they're bleeding from, their neck or their guts are, everywhere. He had cut the one dude's neck, the Marshall cut his neck open. He had stabbed somebody else right in the back. He had brought a hammer down onto the security guard. And the one other nurse, he had her completely drained of blood. Whereas in the first one, the only one you really saw who had, or the only two people who actually had blood on them was the policeman's daughter when she died in a car where she, got her throat slit. And Jamie Lee Curtis, because she got stabbed in the shoulder, her arm. Yeah, and that was about it for the people who actually bled.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't see body bleed. You just saw him get stabbed and lifted up and pinned against the cabinet door.
Yeah.
That's about all you really saw in the first one. Wasn't really focused on blood and gore as the second one was, where it's blood this, nudity that, more blood over here. They died in a magical way.
I noticed towards the end, the part that really jumped out at you is when Michael walks through that glass door and fucking shatters.
Yeah, he walked through it like it was paper. He just walks. Straight up breaks the glass and everything, doesn't even stop. What if a piece fell into his mask and cut his face? Would he even notice? That same night, apparently, I don't know how you magically get a marshal out there that same night, but, same night, he gets shot 6 times and then he gets shot 5 more times, walks through glass, breaks through what? A wooden door. I want to say at least a couple inches thick. This dude's fucking strong.
Yeah.
But like he walks through it like it's nothing, and then Jamie Lee Curtis shoots him fucking amazing accuracy, shoots him in both his eyes, and he's still alive. Normally, when you get shot in the head, your ass falls to the ground dead. But no, Michael's magical, gets shot in both his eyes, and he's just like, ugh. Am I close? Am I close? Where are you? Like.
So after withstanding all that shit, like, I mean, did it like go off your head like, okay, there's gotta be something supernatural about this motherfucker?
No, it's just Viagra. That's how I get people when I'm on Viagra. I get shot at least 10 times before I'm like, okay, I had enough. Let me finish.
Because I remember the first time when he walked through that glass door and shit, like it was nothing. I was like, holy fuck, you know, like what is it with this guy? Like, is he immortal or is he like what the fuck?
Wasn't it like about the second one that they started saying that he was supernatural or whatnot?
Well, no, I mean they were still going with the narrative like he's a human being with supernatural flavor because John Carpenter, the creator of Halloween. He wanted to kill Michael here, so when he burned to death at the end, that was supposed to be the end. Supposed to be.
Supposed to be. But was it? You bet your ass no.
No. because we're going to talk about, Halloween 4 where Michael returns, so.
And my question is, like, how are they going to go from, all of these Halloweens to the one that's coming out here in a few short days, October 19th?
Yeah, like next week.
Yeah, something like that. I know that. Like, how are you gonna go from he's free to now he's locked up again, and he's breaking free and Jamie Lee Curtis is gonna kill him, or some shit like that. Like, how are you gonna do that? Like, did they capture him? Did they capture him again? Like,
they're ignoring Halloween 2 even. So, like all the sequels that we're covering, they're no longer a part of the story. So
like after Halloween 1. Did they capture him after, like at the end of the Halloween 1?
Yeah, they were supposed to film a scene where they go to that particular moment where he gets shot off the balcony, and then I guess he goes down a dark alley and they capture him. But they completely did not do that. They didn't shoot that.
They should have.
So we're left to assume that he just got captured.
Just retarded.
And got sent back to the Smith's Grove mental institution, but.
Where I need to go. I got my happy times rolling. I'm kidding, guys.
So yeah, Halloween 2 definitely a lot more brutal with the kills. It just felt like Michael was up in the ante with every single kill.
Yeah. He even planned on how to kill every single one of them, and just making sure they didn't leave. But he eliminated them out of the way, and he even killed Jimmy. Without even really touching him. Fucking Jimmy slipped in some blood and busted his ass. Busted his ass so bad he died in his car.
So what did you make of the brother-sister dynamic with Michael and
I kinda after they were explaining it that 2 years he goes into a sane asylum and she's born and the parents die. And I was running through my head okay, so Michael is supposed to be 21 and she's 17. But when he goes in, he's 8 years old and she's born. Or it's when he goes in, he's 6, but 2 years down the road, she's born. So while he's in 2 years, he's 8 years old and she's born. So that leaves me with the question of okay, how old is she really supposed to be? So if Michael's supposed to be 21, she's supposed to be 13. And that kind of doesn't line up, and I'm like, what the fuck? He out here fucking killing children. And so they rearranged it. Another way to picture it is that she's supposed to be 17 and he's 26, 27? Actually no, my bad, sorry. Let me do the math real quick, hold on. He's supposed to be 25. But it still doesn't line up because he's 21, 17.
Another thing too is that, I explained to Marcel that John Carpenter, he wrote the script for Halloween 2 while drinking a 6-pack of beer. So he didn't even want to do this fucking movie to begin with. But money talks. So he had writer's block. He's like, fuck, how do I justify this? How do I, explain why he's still coming after her? And then it popped in his head, like, well, I'll just make her his sister. And then, and then he wrote that in the script. So, yeah, so Carpenter wasn't keen on doing the whole brother-sister thing, but he didn't know how else to explain it. So he just wrote it in the script, Yep. But of course, with the new movie coming out, the brother and sister dynamic has been negated. Michael and Laurie are not brother and sister for this new movie. So
when are they for this new movie?
Well, she's the one that got away.
He's trying to finish what he started.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, you always gotta finish it as soon as possible. Because if not, then you're just going on too long and she gets tired.
Oh my god.
She gets tired and she hurts.
Oh yes.
Yeah, trust me on that. I've had a few moments like that. But anyways, I guess going back to the first movie. Oh no, they're not related. Let's just. She's the one that got away. Let me just write that he's trying to finish the job. Kind of easy.
Well, I mean, Carpenter could have wrote that way, but he was under pressure from the studio to come up with a really good, story,
And that she's been trained to kill.
Wait, are you talking about the new movie or?
Yeah, new movie.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Here's the thing. Carpenter did not write the script for the new movie. I mean, that's Danny McBride and David Gordon Green.
I don't know who they are.
They did Pineapple Express.
No wonder this movie's fucked up.
Well, here's the thing. The new one looks really good. It does.
It does.
From the trailers.
But now, the trailers look good. But that could be sugarcoating the actual picture.
Right.
And the movie could be shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of hope it's not, because I got so much faith in them that it's going to be a good movie. And I don't want it to be shit.
As do I. But enough about Halloween 2018. Halloween 2. So, what was your favorite kill in this movie? There was quite a few that were just outrageous.
That's a hard one. I like the one where he killed the marshal. He's like, oh, he stopped breathing. Gotcha, bitch. No, I'm not. And then there's the one where it's like he's magically there at the right time, that the nurse walks in checking on the doctor, and she moves it, and he has like a fucking syringe in his temple, and he's like, oh, well, here I am, let me kill you. And then the nurse becomes.
I would have to say, my favorite was when he drowned Nurse Karen into the tub.
Mm-hmm.
The smoldering hot tub. Because the amount of brutality that he showed in that scene was just unreal. Because he didn't use a knife. He didn't use his any weapon. He used his bare hands.
I kind of like the part about he was like fooling around with her, like, I'm
Mm-hmm.
not Michael who's about to kill you. I'm that dude you were just messing around with. Let me rub on your shoulder, make you think I'm who you want me to be. I wish people don't ever be somebody that you're not going to be. Be yourself. Oh. So if you're going to be Michael Myers, be Michael Myers. Just do it right.
Kill midgets.
Kill midgets.
And then
I'll do that.
And then with Nurse Jill, like you pointed out, that was really creepy and eerie because he's in shadow and then he just appears. You see the mask.
Just all you see is the mask, and you're like, oh, there he is.
Yeah, I like that. That probably scared the fuck out of people in theaters when they first saw it.
Yeah, nowadays they're like, oh, okay, you're there. Do something scary.
But yeah, it was really nice the way that they went about that.
Yeah.
And, he's in shadow. The lighting was just right, reflecting off the mask, and then he takes the syringe, boop, and then she's dead.
You get a blood, or not blood, but an air bubble in your brain, you're done.
So, what kind of a rating would you give out of 10 for Halloween 2? You gave Halloween 1 an 8. I gave it a 10. I'm biased, so.
No. Out of 10, I want to kind of rate it lower because the first one, like, I mean, the kills were clean. They were like professional. These ones were sloppy, and he was just trying to get them done. So I'd say like Halloween 1 compared to this one. Halloween 1 is a 10. This one's like an 8 or a 6. It's a 6. 6 out of 10.
Damn, you're giving me some harder ratings than I am.
Yes, I am.
But I'm biased. You know, I'm the Halloween fan. Marcel's more of a casual Halloween watcher. So I'm gonna give this one a 9, a solid 9. But the reason why it's not a 10 is because they stripped away a lot of the elements from the first film and went for straight blood and gore. You know,
like the mysterious appearing out of nowhere, coming and going.
Yes, I mean they stripped away a lot of those elements from the first film, and then of course, like I said before, you know, Jamie Lee Curtis had a lot less screen time, and she did not find out that Michael was her brother. I think that was an important moment they missed out on, because in Star Wars, when Luke Skywalker finds out that Darth Vader is his father, like that is such an iconic moment in movies.
And he flips some shit.
Yeah. No! They needed that kind of moment for this movie.
Yeah.
But
I mean, like, I thought Lewis probably should have told her while they're locked in that room and he's about to blow up. Like, oh, just to let you know, Michael's your brother. Bye, have a nice time. That's kind of fucked up, though.
God, they really needed that Darth Vader, Luke Skywalker moment, and they missed out on an opportunity.
So wait, which one came out first?
Star Wars? Yeah, Star Wars came out way before Halloween.
Okay, so like Halloween kind of stole it, but didn't like throw it in.
Yeah, they stole the idea, but did not throw it in. So.
No.
Yep. But yeah, I guess a 9 from me, and then a 6 from.
Hard ass over here.
Fuck you. If you're giving Halloween 2 a 6, then I can only imagine how low you're gonna rate the other sequels.
1! Every single one of them. I'm not even gonna take the time to watch them. They're all getting 1s. Worthless pieces of shit.
But yeah, so that was our review of Halloween 2. We will be reviewing all the Halloween original Michael Myers sequels up until the new movie comes out
Yep.
on October 19th. Be sure to like and subscribe. Marcel, where can they follow you on social media?
You can follow me on Facebook at CujoGaming68. You can follow me on Twitter at Master_Cujo. And you can follow me on Instagram. I'm kind of working on Instagram. I'm not really photogenic, but I kind of want to go out and take photos, you know? But I just kind of don't have the time. But yeah, you can follow me on Instagram. I think it's Master Cujo, no underscore, just Master Cujo. So go ahead, man. Like and subscribe.
And then you can follow me on my Facebook page, which is at Springer Brand. Twitter is at Springer Brand, and Instagram is Springer Brand IG. And yeah, I need to work on my Instagram shit as well.
I know.
I rarely post on there, but I need to start doing that more because I actually like Instagram. So.
I mean, Instagram's fun. There's a lot of cool things on there. It's not like Facebook, you know, with drama and shit. Instagram, but like, oh, look at this, happy picture. Just kidding, I'm depressed on the inside. But I'm putting on a show. I mean, that's kind of how I see it, but see you guys.
Later.